Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on an absolutely awesome Steam deal that just went live, and I kind of feel bad about it. I'll explain why in a second, but still, for those of you that don't own the game, great time to pick it up as it has hit a new low price. We've got a new event running on Steam as well, the Capitalism and Economy Fest. So yay for Capitalism. We'll talk about that and some other Steam game deals that are fairly decent running right now. So one of them is just comedy, and I'll give it a mention just so I can meme on it, but we'll do that at the end of this video after we get over the good stuff. First of all, right off the rip, Firewatch is 90% off for $1.99, and that is a fantastic deal. Now, the unfortunate thing is Firewatch was very prevalent in my under $5 video that I did for the Steam Winter Sale, and I believe it was $4.99 exactly. Brothers, these things happen sometime in the Steam and PC gaming world. You recommend a game, and then a little bit after, it goes on a deeper discount. I'll take you guys back to, I believe it was the Steam Summer Sale of 2012, and people online were, you could look up, like, the old forums or something. I remember, like, I think it was the cheap-ass gamer forums, and people were super excited that during the summer sale, Jade Empire went on sale, and it was 50% off for $7.49, and I was like, hey, everybody's excited about Jade Empire going on sale. I'll buy Jade Empire too, and I bought it for $7.49. By the way, I haven't played Jade Empire since owning the game, at least on PC. I haven't played the game since I bought it back at the summer sale of 2012, so I'm a sucker for that one. But on top of that, just to, like, put the cap on how much of a sucker I was, literally the day after the summer sale that year ended, they put Jade Empire at a deeper discount. So I paid $7.49, it was 50% off. The day after the summer sale ended, it was a daily deal. That's how they did it back then, and it was like $3.74 or something like that. Like, yeah, these things happen. I fell for it too, and Jade Empire is a game that, you know, still hasn't been played from my Steam library at least, but nonetheless, 90% off for $1.99 for Firewatch is absolutely awesome. This is a game that, again, I recommended a lot at $5, and I thought for that price it was great, but at the price of $1.99, obviously, do we classify that as highway robbery tier? I'm gonna say Firewatch at $1.99 enters the highway robbery category because that's a really good deal for a really great game. I remember back in 2016 when this game came out, there was actually a lot of discussion about it because it was this super heavy narrative game that a lot of people enjoyed, but it was very much not an action game. It was tied to the immersion, the atmosphere, the art direction, the narrative. But those elements I thought were incredibly strong and well fleshed out that it was worthwhile. Some people had their opinions on the conclusion of the game and whatnot, but I think overall, as a shorter game, let's actually look up the how long to beat on Firewatch. What is, like, the average playtime? It's gotta be fairly short. How long? About 4 to 5 hours, so that's what how long to beat it has it. 4 hours for the main story, 4.5 for main and sides, and completionist is 5. This is a very, very short game that you'll go through probably in a sitting for a lot of you guys. But yeah, for $1.99, it's a great deal, and I'd strongly recommend it. And again, art direction wise, I think it's fantastic. So check that out. Sorry for those of you that did buy the game during the winter sale and paid $5 for it. That $3 is gone forever, so my apologies. But nonetheless, after that, we have the Steam Capitalism and Economy Fest that just went live. Kicked off yesterday and will be running until January the 15th. Popular titles that are discounted include Anno 1800, City Skylines is $9, which, you know, City Skylines 2 has some performance issues, so that might be the one you want to get. Jurassic World Evolution 2 is $18. Traveler's Rest, $11.24. X Foundations, Big Ambitions, Railgrade, Transport Fever, Tropico 6 is on sale for $15.91. I believe that's the deluxe edition with bonus content. Monopoly Plus, Planet Coaster, $13.49 for that. City Skylines 2 is still at $50. Of course, it's on Game Pass, so you can play it that way if you do want. But that event is running right now. They are also promoting a lot of free demos that are live for various games. So if you want to check those out, you can do so as well. But yeah, that is live right now, and it will be live until January the 15th. Coming couple of other deals to note as we round out this video. Steep is 90% off for $2.99. Ubisoft, everybody's favorite publisher, has Steep discounted. The X Games Gold Edition is $4.99. So obviously, you buy this on Steam, it goes through Ubisoft Connect. You get the idea. Extreme Sports open world title, continuing to be updated. So I guess that there is still a group of people that are super into this game. Right now on Steam, 1,466 people online. But yeah, this game came out damn near 7 years ago. Yeah, a little over 7 years ago, and it's still being updated, which is kind of cool to see, given that that is Ubisoft's MO going forward, and the majority of games that they put out, they try to keep the longevity sustained for quite a while. Some games are more successful than others, but Steep seems to have been a fairly successful one. Next up, we have Immortals Fenyx Rising, also 90% off for $5.99. It's a game that a lot of people really dug, man. Like, a lot of people really enjoyed this game, and I thought it was a good game. There were aspects of it that didn't click with me as much. I wasn't crazy about the art style. I feel like the game visually isn't anything to write home about. Some people will like the colorful ambiance to it and open world. I thought the open world design was pretty good, and the gameplay I thought had depth to it. Wasn't crazy about the story. Some of the comedic elements didn't hit with me, but yeah, as an open world game, it's still a pretty darn good one, and for $6, it's a great pickup. Like, let nobody fool you on that. $6 for this is great. Gold Edition is $9.99. There was a sequel in development, unfortunately. That'll probably never come to fruition. I believe it was canned, so you know, this game didn't do all too well from a commercial standpoint, from what I know, and probably having just a Ubisoft release initially and dropping the game on Steam 2 years after the fact didn't help at all. You know, like, Ubisoft sometimes with their decision-making is so jarring, unless it's a case of, like, Epic Games really paying them a lot of money to not keep their games on Steam, and they can release their games on Ubisoft Connect and Epic Games concurrently. I just don't understand some of their decision-making. But again, I don't have access to their books, their finances. Maybe they're super into Ubisoft Connect as a platform going forward, which they are, given that they have a subscription service that gets you access to all their games. But oh man, like a game like Skull and Bones, that's the exact kind of game you probably want to have the attention and notoriety that being on Steam is going to offer you. And that game, like, it might do fine on PS5 and Xbox Series. I think that game, like, I personally think that game's going to tank all around, especially with the competition that's coming up in February. But like, not having a Steam release is just shooting yourself on the foot before you even get started. So, you know, diatribe over. Mortals for $6, I think, is pretty good. Helldivers 2 drops next month. Helldivers 1 is discounted. It is a $3.99. And if you actually want to talk about the first PlayStation PC game release, I guess Helldivers 1 would be it. It was published by PlayStation, so, you know, take it for what you will. Arrowhead Game Studios, obviously the developers of Helldivers 2, brought this out. Hardcore co-op top-down shooter. Helldivers 2 obviously going a different approach in terms of how it presents itself, but yeah, over-the-top game. Had a lot of fun with it. Absolute chaos, absolute mayhem. I think Helldivers 2 is going to be a game that, if you check it out amidst all the competition of games coming out around that time, a lot of people are going to ultimately enjoy. But yeah, Helldivers 1 was a great co-op title, and I strongly recommend it. And one last note before we talk the meme deal, too, just want to give another mention to Portal 2. It's on sale until January the 11th. Portal the Revolution just dropped a sizable mod for the game. 99 cents for Portal 2. I mean, that in its alone, like, take Revolution out of the game, or out of the mix, and it's easily worth that price point if you don't own it. But yeah, when you throw Revolution in the mix, it's just a no-brainer. Such a great deal. And 308,000 reviews, 98% positive. Like, come on, man. Lastly, I just want to mention Digimon World Next Order. What is up with this game's price, guys? I get it that it had a delayed release on PC, and it came out last year in February. First of all, the $60 initial price tag was egregious, but it is still $30 on sale, 50% off. Like, what are we doing here? Obviously, this is a Digimon World style game. It's not like Digimon Story. It's a pretty cool little game, but $60 is just crazy for this game. This game is legitimately like $6 to $10 on PlayStation Store all the time. Why is it this expensive on PC? Let's get the price point of this down. Like, as a Digimon homer, I'd like to have this game in my Steam library, but ain't no way I'm paying $60 or even $30 for this game. What is going on here? Let's get this deeper discounted. But yeah, $30 if you are an even more hardcore Digimon fan than me, or you have FU money that you don't care about. I guess you could check that out. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Again, that Firewatch deal is the main thing I wanted to cover. $1.99 for that is Highway Robbery. We put that in the Highway Robbery tier. That's a great deal. New Steam event with the Capitalism and Economy sale running right now, or Fest, I guess they call it, and some other good deals. Links to everything in the description box below. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.